Good day, Lords and Ladies. Welcome back to Wartales. In the last episode, we picked up a new party member. This gentleman here, Patrell. I guess you could like reset their actual names. We haven't got a chance for that. Okay. So first things first. We went into this camp here and used the wood chopping block, which is great. But let's talk to him now. There's some stuff I believe dotted about here. They're not? No? Okay.
Nothing is beneath him. Bertram stole 2 cows and a calf from my brother-in-law. In one night, his family lost everything.
I will never help the refugees after what happened. They are all just like Bertram. Lawless scoundrels, the lot of them.
To think that we have to camp out here because of some pig-headed bandit. That Bertram will stop at nothing to terrorize the Orcals. But when it comes to facing the guard, that's a whole other matter. You see that cave to the north? He's holed up in there. It's been 3 days and still he won't surrender. Bertram knows he's done for, yet he continues defending his lair with such doggedness that we have no choice but to starve him to death. That's why I need mercenaries. He doesn't know you. He might even let you in if he thinks he can convince you to help him. And once you've gained his trust, you can finish him off for us. We'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Okay, so we go missing to go there. Now, this is the really interesting thing I found about this story, this particular like region story, as it were, the fate of Tiltron. After the war broke out, refugees fled to the neighbouring kingdom of Edoran. Fled to the neighbouring kingdom of Edoran. Arrived from Tiltron, stirred up tension. The thing is that some of the refugees have really good like justifications, but a lot of them are just like expecting to get help from the locals. And this is in a medieval world where resources are relatively hard to come by. So it's one of those things where it's really interesting because like you have the arrogance of the locals. Who really, well, not the arrogance, but it's like it's the survival trait of the locals, and that they don't want to give what they have away, which is understandable. But at the same time, there you do notice like a degree of hostility to the refugees as well. Yeah, resources, fantastic. But like these guys just don't help the situation at all. Because if we talk to him, which is this guy here, I believe, the others talk as well.
To think that 4 years ago, Bertram and I spent our days driving oxen. Seems like a lifetime ago.
I hate having to strong-arm the farmers, but we have no other choice. The citizens of Tiltron refuse to hire us or share their resources with us.
So you basically attack them and steal stuff.
Ah, mercenaries. Did Fergus send you to help us? Rovand hired you to kill me. I beg of you, don't do this. We do not enjoy bullying the farmers, you know. We have no choice if we want to survive. Rovand is the one who must die. I will match his offer. In fact, I can pay you more. And you would be doing a good deed. Once he is gone, the farmers of Tiltron will have no one to protect them. We won't have to force them to share their resources with us. Kill the captain. It's the only solution.
See, this is the thing. Like his justification for doing all of this is that he wants the locals to share resources with them. But the way they're doing about it is actually pretty unpleasant if you think about it. Like, I know that like this is a horrible situation, people in dire need, but like this is the medieval period where refugees normally got a bad hand during medieval periods. It was just how it happened throughout history. But like their justification for being bandits is that the locals won't help us, so we're going to basically make it worse and take it from them. And you hear the people talking about how the locals suffer when they do this. So no, I think I'm going to basically turn on them. Right. This is a fairly easy fight. If you do it with the scaling difficulty, it can become a lot nastier. Trust me, I've done this with scaling difficulty, and you can have like an absolute ton of people here, and it's not great. But we should be able to relatively get this done quickly. Don't want to waste a lot of resources either if I can help it. Want to keep the animals away from that. Okay, so we've got to use him first because his ability is extra damage to armor, so we want to hit people that have armor. Get him up here, please. Smash through that armor. Take him out. Get galvanization, which is fantastic. I do think we have some change. But these guys are pretty weak, so I doubt if we can actually capture them. No. Sword in. Out. Last person. Not going to reach. The wolf will get them, though. No. Okay, the wolf won't get them. That's going to be problematic. So I don't want to be near that falling stone. There we go. Got a little bit, nothing particularly outstanding.
So, Bertram is dead. My men and the good citizens of Tiltron will be glad to hear it. I must commend you for your courage and your devotion to our cause. Here is the reward the Lady Mayoress promised me. You deserve it. Goodbye.
Right here, get some money. Take the key. You can use the key to basically open the box here, but I wanted the thief experience basically. Now this is a really interesting thing. The opening story here I find in Tiltron is really quite interesting because neither side is in the right or the wrong, but a lot of the refugees really don't help their cause. And as the story goes on, it becomes even greyer as they become more and more desperate, from what I can tell. And afterwards, when you complete the mission and you talk to basically the refugee leader afterwards, he doesn't come across quite as noble as initially as initially you would expect him to be. I should say, like after you completed the mission, like his behavior afterwards is noticeably a bit different. Which is interesting. What's happened here?
May the all-seeing eye give me the strength to...
Oh, that was the guy that was infected with the sickness. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, lady. We'll get some thief experience in. What do I want to take? Take some mutton. Okay. Some extra materials. So where is this person that we're supposed to find? He's over in this direction, yeah. Reach the edge of the region map. Okay. First of all, get that point tucked away. Now, we have a bit of a noun. So if we wanted to, we could go to the banner, which is staffed, and we could say, until the next rest, get additional XP. I'm not going to do that now because our stamina is relatively low. There we go.
Why confront us? We're only doing what the guard... Trials, prison, it's all pointless. Look at what has become of this province. Look! Honest folk can't live here in peace. It's high time someone rid us of the bandits, the raiders, the thieves. Pure and simple extermination. These parasites deserve nothing less.
Well, yeah, but also you're just randomly killing everyone. So Reward tried the ways the guard, elks and the troops of African more expeditious method. Yeah, so basically she's gone rogue. I'd hope to take her by surprise, but that's not going to be the challenge. Okay. Wolves are going to go here. We'll have the wolves flanking from down this way. And we need to basically smash that armor quick. Okay. Ooh, she's got a really nice weapon. Okay. Grab you, send you up here to charge into block. I don't have anyone that we can easily get the backstab on. We can do it with that person. Who's next in the turn order? Then it's you. Okay. And there's not enough people to do a massive join-up attack. Okay. Now this should work well enough. That person's just going to do a normal swing. Okay, tie that person up. Then you're going to charge into the back and we'll get a backstab off. Which will replenish our supply. And then you need to get out of here because that person's going to swing. When will they swing in the turn order? Not for a while. Ah, crit hit. Nasty. Okay. Let's get down here. Push them out of the way so it takes them a bit more time to move. Oh, they're gonna. Okay, he's going straight for the. We need to finish that up quick. Okay. That person needs to get tied down. Okay. And I will spend deflex. I will basically buff this up. That person getting ready to move is problematic for me. Ah, just out of range. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, the walls should have our backs. Right, okay. Right, yeah. Ouch. Don't like that. Okay. We have no good way of getting within range to stop what's about to happen, so let's just kill this person. Okay. Okay. Careful of the man trap. Right. Ah, the strength foil triggered. Fantastic. So now we can just finish this. There we go. Now we've got her axe, which is really nice. Okay. That's everything. Repair a little bit of damage. And there's the rat infestation. Okay, so this is one of the rat infestations that you find in this area. And they will give us a job to eliminate it. We've also got some knowledge and found the exit point for one of the Gothenburg crossing. So what do we want to learn? There's some nice stuff here. Bonus pay is always nice. Cannibalism as always. Campfire would be good to get extra morale up. Tents would be really good to get basically more vigor back. Improved hitching post. That would be also really good. We'd basically get some nice bonuses. Watchkeeper's stool is always very nice to get. Or we can go into the armor routine areas and, well, learn some more stuff, to be honest. Yeah, learning the basic helmets. I want to get helmets for people. So let's grab the helmets, because I've been seeing me do it for a while, but I want the helmets now. Okay. And they're fighting boars. So they basically got a massive fight with the boars. So let's go and help them.
You there! If you are so inclined, you could give us a hand. But if you're just loitering about, be on your way.
Yeah, we'll help. This is like a straight up easy win. We get some allies. The boars get allies, but we get all these guys, so that's fine. But I want it for the meat. Like, this is just like a straight walkover. I'm not even going to basically lie and say, oh, it's going to be a difficult fight. It isn't. Like, this is just straight up. In some ways, it's almost feels like bullying. Get up here. Yeah, like, we're easily going to win this. There was never any doubt. Hammerman, move up. Get a free valor point. Take out some enemies. There's one ball left. Yeah, we got this in the bag. I did it purely just for the bit of renown and extra. That's annoying. Well, it's going to be you then. There we go. Didn't want to risk shooting our own guy. So got some teeth. Very nice. Yeah, see, we gained. I don't know why they're hostile to us all of a sudden. Okay, we do need to sleep. Probably because of the meat. Okay. Get that up. See if there's anything we can cook. Actually, that's a good point. I need to see if there's anything I can craft for the start. Yeah, improved cooking pot. That's what we wanted to get. Improved bonus recipes plus 15% towards it being delicious. Yeah, so let's upgrade that. Yeah, let's get that done. And what else do we want? Nothing else we can really do. Was trying to save the resources for some torches as well, because it's really useful against rats, which is something we're going to start doing. Let's make some... Ooh, delicious stew. Fantastic. Yeah, and some grilled pork. That's everything we can make. Let's sit down to a lovely meal. Let's use up some of our wolf sausages. There we go. Everyone has a lovely meal. Okay, it's raining today. That's unfortunate. Yeah, stormy weather really is messing with us. Okay. Let's see what they have. Oh, apparently I missed the opportunity to do that. Okay. Do they have anything good?
You in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Sturdy, one-handed. Yeah, it's all one-handed. No, but we'll sell you these rubies and emeralds. Don't really need them. And that's judgment and mutiny. Both are really good, but I need someone that has a We'll go and sell judgment and keep mutiny because basically vulnerability is really good to have. Sold the low-level ringleader's dagger voice. Would have probably broken it down for spare parts. That's fine. You can rob convoys, but you want to do it when you have a lot. Like you really ever want to be like robbing convoys and the like if you're playing a mutiny run or playing a bandit run. Now, have we been up here? I don't think we have. Let's run up here quickly. There is some resources as well, which is always nice to see. But no, I don't think we have been up here because there was something we could interact with. Okay. Nothing particularly outstanding. Any resources? No. Okay. Sometimes there's things hidden away. There's like secrets and all kinds of things hidden in this world, which the game rewards you for basically going and hunting out. So it's well worth your time and effort to do it. Okay, no outstanding contracts. Okay. Yeah, we'll fight the wolves quickly. Do I wonder if we can even capture any more wolves, to be honest? These are pretty weak as well. No, not worth it. Let's just cake them for the food. We'll just take them for resources. Get the young guy up as quickly as possible, experience-wise. Right, there we go. Take all. Yeah, so see, our captain's leveled up, which is nice as well. Okay, so first of all, career plan. Buff his strength up. Okay. Fanaticism isn't too bad. Extra damage. Damage increased by 50 against units with 30% health or less, which is a good way of finishing things off, especially tough monsters. So let's get him up with that. No one else leveled up. No, okay. Ah, just mushrooms. Okay, what a bit of a waste. Okay. Well, I do think we have the ingredients now for what we need to go and make some armor improvements for people, which is really good. Got stuck on the scenery. Okay.
Might she be looking for work?
Yeah.
Here is your reward.
Collect the bounty. Alright, trade with Grash. Grash is actually a pretty challenging mission. Like the region of Grash, if I recall correctly, is over here. And there's a couple of ways of getting to it. But it's not easy, to be honest. I've also want to do that abandoned farm if possible. The abandoned tower is something really good there as well. So no, we'll take the... Oh, it wants us to do that rat infestation. That could make sense. So let's grab that, which is over there. That's fine. But that rat infestation is over here, and it opens up something interesting if we do it. So I think we will. Oh, now we get another. Oh, he's another great weapon user.
I want to see the world before.
But can he? I don't think warriors. Let me just check. You can't use. You can use great axe. That's good. So we could take him if we wanted. He's brawny, and snores is not great. So he's clever but drunkard. Not great either. Okay.
You touch it, you buy it.
I am fully aware, madam, of your policy. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Right.
You touch it, you buy it.
So she's out of salt. Oh, that's not great. Okay. And in the next game, capture mark the deft. He earns an additional. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we're out of salt, but he gets an additional XP. Okay, so career plan. I am going to get his movement up because his movement is being tanked by his armor, and I need him to basically be able to stay on the front line more. Okay. Now.
Come, take a look at my wares.
He's got nothing great. But if I recall correctly, I will grab some coal. Once again, I'm grabbing all the hemp. Which seems daft, I know, but you can use hemp for some really good things. Now, where was it down here? What did we need? We need some... It's wood, yeah. I really want to get the Watch Keeping Station. It's a really good. Strategy table is also really good as well. But we still need more wood for that. Okay. In the blacksmithing shop, we can now make basic helmets. Takes quite a bit of armor to make. And that gives us shielded X-Guard for every... Yeah, that's really good for... The heavy helmets are really good for people who basically hold the line. These guys are not too bad. And the hats... the hats are alright. I will make this. Okay. Excellent. Can't make anything else besides some basic rags. Low level, like, I'm not a fan of these particular hats. They're not great. And clarity is okay. They also take up a lot of cloth, and I want cloth to be making some torches with, to be honest. If we check our chest, do we have anything stored away in here? Just some bits and pieces. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Get things reorganised. Mark's not running around with anything. She's got +2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he can't wear that, so it's going to be right on her. Okay, so she's going to get that. Now looks properly nice. We need to basically now get the armor layers, which is what I wanted all along. Which are up this road. We need wood as well. You're suffering from, as always, we're suffering from a lack of being able to have access to wood. That's mushrooms. But now we have a couple of wood choppers, which will actually wood choppers is the easiest way to get wood in the game. If you have wood cutters, it's a really quick way of getting wood. So you're going to do it because you really need to be better at what you're doing. Okay, 7 bits of wood is fantastic. Talk to her.
Don't even bother trying to sell me your filth.
Yeah.
I'm in need of fangs to accomplish our ancient rituals.
Yeah, fine. Where is it? Movement, armor. Yeah, defenders, reinforced layer. This is what we want. With that, we can go to here, and we have our first layer of under armor. And that's really good for us to get. Adds additional armor to things, which is really good. While I'm here...
If you want to join us and learn from us, you'll need to prove your worth. Come back victorious.
Yep. Basically, this is a special hunt you can do, which sets you off on the path for doing their stuff. Can be tricky. Part of me was hoping we might be able to actually take the legendary beast as a party member, but we'll have to see about that. Is that people hiding in the woods? Yes, it is. Slightly fatigued. So he's going to go first. Just tie him down. I do love the look of the models with the helmets. It does look very pretty. Actually, we get a rare chance to do this on all 3 of them. Problem is they're pretty beaten up now, so we won't get the chance to get a yeah, because we kill them so quickly now, we can't take these guys prisoner really easily. Which happens. But hey ho. Them's the breaks of the game. Okay. Take care of them. Their stuff isn't really worth anything. So what we can do, just quickly camp. Go to here. Disassemble. Get some tools, a little bit of resources back, which is lovely. Yeah, I know we need to eat. Okay, we need to make some money. Easiest way to do that is to go and... Ooh, story mission. Haven't slept this well in ages. The joys of full belly. There's no better way of starting the day. Pack up. Pack up the camp and leave earlier than usual. Gets vigilant. Galvanize. Or praise. Let's improve his relationship. So let's see who he's got as his friends. One of the wolves and a couple of people. Excellent. the friendship mechanic actually is not well explained, but it actually has quite an impact. And here's the mission we had. Report state that another body was found near the stables. All points to a giant sea wolf, Sika, has been hunting for several weeks by now. Okay. I doubt we'll be able to take the sea wolf prisoner, to be honest. But you never know. Okay. Just seeing if there's anything hidden away in these corners of the woods. No. No problem. Okay. Let's head to the lumber mill. Maybe they'll have a chopping spot. Yep, here we go. Get my novice level in wood cutting up. We just chop, 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 chop away. More wood. Fantastic. More hemp as well. Right, I am going to take this opportunity. Now I have a bit more wood stored around. I am going to build that. It's really good, great. The reason I want it more than anything else is that we're going to stick it over here. Like this, out of the way. Grab the novice, and with it being occupied, it means that being attacked at night and when we rest and all that kind of thing, which actually is not so much a problem here, but when we start to get onto the bigger maps, like the higher level maps, you really do not want to get attacked. Okay, so we've got the rat infestation to take care of, which isn't great, but for the time being we're going to basically go and do this the normal clear up gig. For a couple of reasons. One, because it's just a straightforward extermination. We'll get some resources, which is good. But the other thing is, it's near the training ground, and there actually is a couple of skills that I want to pick up from the traders. If we are able. Now, did this have a chopping block? Wood chop, wood chop, wood chop, wood chop. No, more hemp though, which is always good. Yes, he's crying. Well, it sucks. Them's the breaks of the game. Unfortunately. I mean, I felt sorry for that. That particular story is actually pretty sad, to be honest. But at the same time, like... Okay. I mean, I did feel sorry for that particular in reverse. They would have said the exact same thing about how they would want them to be punished and all that kind of jazz. Okay, so that person's hidden in the mist, very likely. Or at least down here, out of the way. Where's our hammerer? So I want the hammerer to be close by so we can actually deal with, well, people in armor. That guy's annoying. There's 5 of them, so there's going to be a guy hidden in the mist, if nothing else. He's got AoE. Okay. Where are all the wolves? Get the wolves up here to deal with him. Yeah, that should be good enough. Let's go. We don't know where the first guy is going, which means it's probably either an archer or a rogue, and they're probably going to be either in this cloud or in this cloud. So let's start by just basically finishing out off the odds. Yeah, yeah, he's in the cloud here. He's in the cloud and he's fired arrows. Okay. That's fine. Oh no, there was someone else hidden away. What do you know? That guy's going to move. He's probably going to go and engage my spearman. That's fine. Then it's followed up by someone else that we can't see. Poacher, so that's probably going to be... Okay, let's kick him and break his guard and destabilize him. Okay. 2 archers in the mist, okay. That's interesting. Oh, strength oil triggered, which is good. No, I can't get... I don't think they'll be able to get those two without getting him. Okay. Target's not an issue. The wolves will take care of him. Okay. You do need to finish the fight quickly, though. No, you're not going anywhere, mate. I can't have you getting involved in the melee. He's got a target priority, that's fine. Because we can easily break him from it. There we go. Problem is the other walls are probably... Ah, there actually is a... There's the other archer. Excellent. Okay. Him and then him. They're both tied up, so that's fine. Who do we need to basically die? This guy, realistically speaking. Take the spear through the chest. Move up here to support. Archers will do a tiny bit of damage. Nothing out of the ordinary. Then it's you, which is someone I really need to basically get rid of. Okay, so let's get up here. And we will kick you in the back and destabilize. Then stand back so the fire doesn't spread to us. I love it how the helmets appear in the scene, which is also nice. But we just wrecked that guy's helmet. Completely wrecked it. Okay. Yeah, he's getting pretty messed up, unfortunately. He's got an AoE, so that's basically going to take time for him to prep. Who's the next person? Tornado, this guy down here. Okay. Take him out of the picture. Get down here. Could have taken him prisoner, but not in the mood. Just want to get this fight over and done with, to be honest. more worried about the wolves taking damage than I am about anything else. Just because I don't want to spend medicine. Yeah. Heal them up. So I've got some resources. Not a lot. Rose leveled up, which is nice. Yeah, straight up. Just more decks. More decks. Okay. Every time the unit attacks from behind, apply poison. After using a skill, deal 5 damage to all close enemies. At the start of each round, apply fragility to a close enemy by 1 for 1 round. None of these are great. That's only... Fragility is great, but it's only at the start of a round, so you have to go for an entire round. I'll take the poison, to be honest. Not the best thing in the world, but still. Okay. So we've done that. I wanted to go up this way. There's lots of things, as I said, hidden away in the world. So, and if you just basically just stay to the road, you miss a lot of them. Like resources. There's also just itinerant bands of refugees that will attack you.
We came to hunt for food for our families, but the animals here. I'm beginning to wonder if we did the right thing coming here.
Give us the carcasses.
We can't go back empty-handed.
Requires carcasses. No, I'll give. Here.
I see. Thank you for warning us. We were venturing into unknown territory. Thanks to you, we'll get back to our family.
Get some rope. There is a story mission linked with that, if I recall. Not a story mission, a guild quest. Let's just quickly jump into here. Some extra resources. Ooh, that looks like that's boars. Boar sow is actually a pretty nasty fight. Now, boar sows are actually really good. One of my other games I'm running around that has boars in them as my main party setup, and it's actually a pretty nice build to have them. But let's focus for now, quickly. Want to keep my fighters at the back, my range units at the back, I should say. We're pretty spread out, actually. But this should relatively work. Okay. Yeah. Wisicon got the giant trait. Makes them a lot more angry though, these guys, for that. But extra damage is extra damage. The sow is up next. Okay, that could be nasty. But we should be able to take care of these ones without too much issue. Some extra pork on the table. Let's go and get her tied down in melee. Need to get a better bow for her. Okay. Get him, we'll finish this up relatively quick. Right. Nice and quick. But a good amount of morale, experience, resources. Repair our gear. And he leveled up, which is even better. So he's our Beastmaster. So what do we want to get him? But first of all, what do we want to get into stats? I will get his movement up. I know it seems stupid, but having just high base value, especially when you can boost it higher, is great. Dex is good as well. But I wanted to get his movement up so he can stay put with the Beastmasters, with the beast that he's controlling. Now we can get Beastmaster, which is now we can actually control our wolves, which is really powerful. Because now we can actually set up how we want to use the wolves in combat in conjunction with Adric. Which is predominantly, we want to keep Adric near the wolves at all times as possible. And it means that when we do that, it's easier for us to get some of his later benefits going. Okay, so that's done, and it's asking us to camp, which we can do. We also got another tick on here. Excellent. So next time, folks, what we will do is we will go down here, do the story mission to introduce ourselves to the refugees, even though that I don't think we'll be allying with them this time. But I want to basically get that out of the way, go through to the rat mission, and the rat mission here does an interesting unlock for us. I also want to swing back this way and talk to the training ground, because there's a couple of skills if we can pick up would be really nice to pick up. We're also near to the hunter's camp, so we could. How many resources do we have? They're not enough to bother swinging past. And how's that shield in combination to the one we've already got? Yeah, it's better, but we lose protection. Yeah, we lose protection. Yeah. I like protection more, to be honest. We also should probably appoint a new lieutenant at some point. Because the lieutenants are useful, especially if we can get stuff like a strategy table and stuff going. But that's for next time. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wartales with the Colonel Company. And we are getting close to basically finishing off the fate of Tiltron. I'm of the opinion that I'm probably going to end up siding with the locals against the refugees. Not that either side is right or wrong, it's just that a lot of the stuff the refugees do, basically, you can understand why the locals are frustrated, especially with how a lot of refugees are just basically turning to open banditry. And their justification for doing it is that, well, the locals didn't throw open their doors and help us with all the stuff they were, with all their stuff they had was saved up. So we're going to basically be angry and steal and banditry and kill people and all the other kind of things. Which is understandable in a way, but at the same time, it's problematic from both sides. There's no good person in this. If I find this campaign in like this particular story mission, like well, not story mission, but like region mission, neither side is right or wrong. Some of the other ones are less like that, but this one is much more sort of clear cut in some ways. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wartales. See you again next time. Goodbye.